Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the largest high school gym in the world for game number 3 for your Newcastle Trojans as they face the Hamilton Heights Huskies tonight. Both teams coming in at 1-1 on the season. Should be a great matchup for tonight's game here at the largest field house in the world. Before we do the starting lineups, we're going to bring it over to the public address announcer so he can start us off with the national anthem here in about 30 seconds. Before we do that, we would like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game, brought to you by Boar's Head. Boar's Head, Premier Cheese, Meat, and Deli. Boar's Head, compromise elsewhere. Also, thank you to the alumni. Also, thank you to the alumni tournament. It's a $100,000 single elimination basketball tournament in the state of Ohio. Thank you to the alumni tournament for sponsoring tonight's game.
Performed tonight by the Newcastle Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Edwards. At this time, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Huskies of Hamilton Heights High School. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Cooper Bonderstar. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Maddox Mullen.
All right, let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First from Hamilton Heights. Brought to you by Boar's Head. We have Cooper Vandersar, Maddox Bolin, Tillman Eckerson, Sam Dawson and Evan Williamson to round out the starting five for tonight's game for Hamilton Heights. Head coach for Hamilton Heights is Chad Bellinger. And now for your Newcastle Trojans. The starting lineups for tonight's game for your Newcastle Trojans. We have a little bit of a shakeup in the starting lineup for tonight versus
Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 10, Colin Taylor.
starting tonight's game for your Newcastle Trojans, the senior number 5, Ethan Hinton, followed by number 11, Quentin Boatwright. Follow that up by junior number 4, Clay Butler, and number 10, Colin Taylor, and the man of the hour, number 22, senior Gavin Welch, to round out the 5 for your Newcastle Trojans, brought to you by the Alumni Tournament. Head coach for your Newcastle Trojans is Daniel Cox in his 10th year, looking for his second victory on the young season, trying to get your Trojans to 2-1 on the year. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Hamilton Heights versus the Newcastle Trojans on the NM Sports Network. Thank you very much for watching today's game. Without our sponsors, this would not be possible. We're good. Keep it. And we're off. Hamilton Heights in the orange, Newcastle in the white. Three-point basket, no good. Defensive rebound by Quentin Boatwright, and here come your Trojans. Gavin spins around, shoots, no good. Defensive rebound by Eckerson. Good defense so far by your Trojans. Three-point basket for Williamson. Bang, three-point basket, and Hamilton Heights takes a 3-0 lead early on here in the first quarter. Nice spin move by Ethan Hinton to get the Trojans on the board. 3-2, Hamilton leads by 1. Floater, basket's good for Vandersar. Three-point basket for Colin Taylor, no good. Offensive rebound for Gavin Welch. Fadeaway jumper, basket's good. Welch. 5-4, Newcastle's trails by 1. Gets fouled on the shot, he's going to the line. Dawson gets fouled as he shoots. As he shoots the jumper, foul's going to be on Colin Taylor. That's his first personal foul, team's first of the evening. Connects on the first. Misses the second offensive rebound, goes straight to Hamilton Heights. And Bolin averaging about 17 points per game for Hamilton Heights. He's their leading scorer. Oh, almost stripped and stolen. Everybody's on the ground, and who's picking it up? Got to get on the ground, Colin Taylor does. Throws it up. Out of bounds. Gavin Welch can't control it. It's maintained by Hamilton Heights. Thought about the three, decides to give it up as Dawson tries to make a move. Swatted, rejected, and here come your Trojans. Gavin swings it over to Clay. Butler. Gavin. Butler, jumper, easy range. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound by Welch. Stolen by Vandersar. To the basket. Quentin Boatwright tried to take a charge. No good there. Offensive rebound for Borland. And we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on number 11. That's his Quentin Boatwright's first. That's team second to the line to shoot 2 for the Huskies is Eckerson. Gets the first basket to go. Connects on the second. Newcastle trails by 4. Boatwright swings it over. Taylor can't get that one to go. Boatwright to the basket. 2-point basket for Quentin Boatwright. 8-6 Newcastle trails by 2. Swings it out. 3-point basket. No good. Offensive rebound. Can't get that one to go. Defensive rebound for your Trojans. Ethan swings it over to Taylor for 3. No good. Offensive rebound for Ethan. Blocking foul to the line will go your Trojans. Fouls on Cooper Vondersal, his first to the line for your Trojans. Shooting 2, connecting on the first is Colin Taylor. Connects on both of them. Tie game early on here in the first quarter. Tries to throw up something. Can't get it to go, does Borland, and here come your Trojans. Quentin swings it over to Taylor for 3. Bang! 3-point basket for Colin Taylor. Gives the Newcastle Trojans their first lead of the game, 11-8. Eckerson didn't like what he saw, so he brought it back out, and now here comes Borland. Oh, good defense by the Trojans, and off here comes Quentin Boatwright. Can't get that one to go. Going too fast. Defensive rebound for the Huskies. Vandersal. Back over to Borland. Can't get that one to go. Williamson swings it over to Vandersar. Three-point basket for Williamson. No good. Out of bounds. Ball's going to go towards your Trojans. Gavin Getting pressured and swings it over to Colin Taylor. Taylor to Boatwright. Boatwright swings it all the way over. Three-point basket for Tyson. For Clay Butler, excuse me. Three-point basket for Clay Butler. Nice, and here they go. Clay Butler for 2 points, 16-8. Here come your Trojans extending the lead. Vandersar, good defense being played by Ethan Hinton. Ethan tries to get that one, can't get that one to go. Is Borland, and Quinton Boatwright gets the defensive rebound. Taylor. Nice basket. Ethan Hinton, assist goes to Taylor. Timeout, Hamilton Heights. Good, we're good. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Thank you to Boar's Head Premier Cheese and Deli Meats. Boar's Head, compromise elsewhere. Thank you very much. Without them, this live stream would not be possible. So if you've ever had Boar's Head, it's actually pretty good. Chances are you probably had it this past Thanksgiving. If you didn't, Christmas is coming around the corner. Ham is good almost any time of the year, especially good during Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So thank you to Boar's Head for sponsoring tonight's game. .127 left to go here in the first quarter as your Trojans lead 18-8. Good defense, good spread defense. Nice floater for Maddox Borland. Right back at you, says Ethan Hinton as he drives to the lane to bring the lead back to 10. 20-10 here with under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Three-point basket for Vandersar. No good as Tyson Lewis gets the defensive rebound, swings it over to Gavin Welch, trying to get something to happen, gets it ripped apart by Maddox, and he's going to the hole. Gavin wanted to get him back, so he ran back on defense, trying to get that block. But Tyson Lewis gets hit with the foul, as that's his first personal foul. Third team foul on the Trojans as Maddox Borland goes to the line and misses the first. Checking in for the Huskies, newly checking in is number 1, Phoenix Vandersar, as his brother gets the second one to roll. Little over 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter as your Trojans have a 9-point lead. Clay. Going to be a foul called on Tillman Eckerson. That's his first personal foul, team's second on the evening. 7 seconds left to go. To the basket, 2-point basket for Ethan Hinton. Extends the lead 22-11 as your Newcastle Trojans have doubled up on the Hamilton Heights Huskies at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back here with more action right here on MSN. Actually, instead of going straight to commercial, we're going to take a look at our cheerleaders during the commercial break. We are back here on on MNSN as Ethan Hinton gets called for the personal foul as Vandersar goes to the line. Connects on the first. Johnson for your Trojans checks into the game for the first time as Vandersar misses and Tyson Lewis gets the defensive rebound. Gavin Welch, jumper, his signature jump shot, two-step dribble, pull up, jump shot, connects right in the basket for Gavin Welch. Second basket of the game for him. Nice ball movement. Vandersar, left-handed layup, basket's good. Excuse me, that was Borland, Maddox Borland on the Gavin. Another one. Back to back. Looks like Mr. Welch is starting to feel it. That's a good sign for your Trojans as they play a top-ranked team tomorrow night in Anderson. We'll be live for that game at Anderson High School. Tip-off 7:30. Johnson almost gets the ball. Gets picked back up, gets slapped around, and deflected right into the hands of the Hamilton Heights Huskies. Good defense by your Trojans. 2-point basket, no good. Gavin Welch with the defensive rebound. Taylor can't find anyone, finds Gavin. Gavin again. Can't get that one to go as he got the previous two. Foul's going to be called on Tyson Lewis. That's his second personal foul as he's going to the bench probably maybe for the rest of the half. It depends on how Coach Cox is feeling towards him being able to prevent himself from picking up a third one before halftime. 26-14, your Trojans lead by 12. Nice. Ooh, kick ball. It was a good initial stop, but his foot stopped it first before his hand can get down to grab the ball as possession maintains with the Huskies. Ball inbounded by Vandersar. And he traveled. but there's going to be a foul called before that, I guess. Foul is going to be called on Taylor, his second personal foul. Team foul number 6. From this point forward, the Huskies will be in the bonus for the rest of the half. To the basket, no good. Foul's being called again. Team foul number 7. Foul's going to be called on number 5, Ethan Hinton. That's going to be his second. There's 3 players now with 2 personal fouls. One sitting on the bench. The other 2 probably going to – they can't join them. They don't have that deep of a bench as Eckerson connects on the first for the Huskies, as he does the same and connects on the second. Gavin. Taylor. Over to Thompson, back over to Taylor. There's no shot clock, so it doesn't matter, but Gavin Welch for 3. No good. Swings it right back out. Can't get that, can't caress the ball and maintain it. Is Borland, so the ball goes back to the Trojans. Deep three-pointer by Gavin Welch. Thought that one was going to go in. I honestly think every basket that Gavin shoots is going to go in. He gets so high above every player. It looks pretty. It looks like it's going to go in. So I have high hopes every time he shoots the ball. I'm sure his teammates and everybody else in the stands and all you people watching at home tonight have the same feeling. As the Barry University recruit shoots a jumper, and that one's in and out of bounds off of Newcastle. Husky ball. (26-16) here. Huskies trail by 10 to your Trojans halfway through the second quarter. Defensive rebound, but gets it ripped apart and maintain possession do the Huskies. Three-point basket tried by Williamson, and he connects deep from three-pointer. 26-19.
Returning for Newcastle, number 4, Clay Butler.
This kind of feels like a get-right game for your Trojans, as they just need to actually continue to press and continue to enforce the fact that they are a better team than Hamilton Heights. They don't need to play down to their level, and they have not done that through the first quarter. Let's see if they can maintain that in the second. Gavin turns the ball over. As Iron brings the ball up, three-point basket for Williamson again. Connects on the 3 as Coach Cox does not like that. Timeout goes to Newcastle.
Tonight, Newcastle High School student government is sponsoring a new event at the Varsity Games. Student government raises money for a foundation near and dear to our hearts. Archie's Promise is a foundation created to support families in crisis and grief. Coach Cox and his wife created this foundation after the loss of their son Archie.
We take a look at the next 3 games for your Newcastle Trojans men's basketball team, brought to you by Boar's Head. Tomorrow night, they travel to Anderson, tip-off 7:30. If you can't make it to Anderson, we'll be right here right where you're watching it right now on MNSN for you at 7:30. Next Saturday, team travels to Jay County for 7:30 p.m. matchup at Jay County. On December the 16th, they travel to New Palestine. 7:30 matchup there. The next 3 games for your Trojans will be on the road. Gets that rejected, does Ethan Hinton. Foul is going to be called on number 10, Colin Taylor. That's his 3rd personal foul. And here comes Quentin Boatwright to come get him. Maddox Borland can't connect on the first for Hamilton. The second falls through. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. It was just 12 a minute ago. Deflected out of bounds. Trojans maintain possession. Boatwright in trouble, swings it over to Gavin. It gets deflected off by Vandersar, and the Trojans maintain possession. Sloppy play so far in the second quarter for the Trojans, exact opposite of what we saw in the first quarter, as the Huskies have inched their way back in. Gavin swings it cross court over to Boatwright. Boatwright right back to Gavin. Gavin right back to Boatwright. And then right back to Welch. Welch for 3. Bang! 3-point basket for Gavin Welch. I guess you could do a 2-man tandem like that. Just give it to each other till one gets completely wide open. And Gavin connects on the 3, his first 3 of the game. Vandersar. Williamson again. No good. Can't get that one to go. As Lewis gets the defensive rebound, gets it poked from behind and stolen. 3-point basket. Good. 3-point basket for Eckerson. 29-26. Welch. Boatwright. Back over to Hinton. Hinton for a jumper. No good. Lewis with the offensive rebound. Jump ball possession is going to go towards Hamilton Heights. 2-point basket for Eckerson, no good. Defensive rebound goes to Gavin. Swings it all the way over. Oh, to the races. Basket's good. Assist by Gavin Welch. Ethan Hinton takes off from half court, goes all the way to the basket. 2 points for Mr. Hinton. Iron swings it over to Eckerson. Foul's going to be called on the bump. I don't know if that was the right one to call. Looks like he got the tip from the ball, then ran into him. But Gavin gets hit with his first personal foul, and we're already in the bonus. So that's going to send Maddox Borland to the line for the 1-and-1. Can't get that one to go. Cole Johnson with the defensive rebound. Foul's called on number 1, Phoenix Vandersar. And they're calling him a little tight here tonight. Got a lot of fouls. Gavin, 13 seconds left, over to Hinton. Hinton. Gavin, deep three-pointer. Gavin Welch for 3, no good. Defensive rebound goes to Eckerson. Three-point basket for Eckerson, no good. Three-point basket for Eckerson, no good. At half, it's 31-26. Newcastle leads. At the half, Newcastle leads 31-26. As it's a tale of two halves, we have the first half, it was all Newcastle. Strictly all Newcastle, got everything they wanted. And then the first quarter, the second quarter turned into a three-point barrage by the Hamilton Heights Huskies as they connected on at least 3 to 4 three-pointers, 2 of them by Williamson back-to-back to bring them within 5 at halftime. We'll be right back here on MNSN right after these messages from Boar's Head.
Fans, it is time for Chuck It Up. Reminder on the rules, you must stay in the bleachers when you throw your duck, and please be aware of your surroundings. Get your hooks ready to throw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chuck your duck.
Products possible, nothing less. 5 generations later, we still insist on the same unwavering commitment to those standards we established long ago. Standards mostly abandoned in a mass-produced world. At Boar's Head, we are relentless about quality. If a product does not live up to our exacting standards, it does not carry the Boar's Head name. Simple as that. Our products are made of only the finest ingredients. Whole muscle beef, pork, and poultry, meticulously handcrafted and hand-trimmed, with real spices sourced from around the globe. We know there are easier, faster, even cheaper ways to make our products. But cutting corners doesn't cut it for us. From Boar's Head turkey and hams to chicken and beef to our array of artisan cheeses and old world specialties, hummus, condiments, and so much more, you can count on Boar's Head for products made with exceptional care. And because freshness is the hallmark of a great delicatessen, Boar's Head has hundreds of local purveyors across America to guarantee the highest level of service in the industry. Each local purveyor ensures every product you receive is delivered with great care and no compromises. At a time when the quality of food has come into question more than ever, you can trust there is never a question of our commitment to quality above all else. It's a promise we've made for 5 generations, and it's a promise we'll continue to make. Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
is in the lanes that we wanted to be in right now. We have a couple schools who've tapped into our tracksuits. We are now geared towards tackling the podcast and the content, keeping videos more consistent and on all of our social media platforms. So going forward, we want to tap into our podcast. You know, right now we have mapped out our series, our topics, the guests that we want on our podcast, strategically picking them so that conversation is able to be branched out and reach to others so that they can relate, staying consistent with our schools. We want to pinpoint get all Dayton public schools. I've said that before, I'm gonna say it now. Every Dayton public school in Dayton, Ohio, we want them repping our brand athletically. We've had a lot of people who in this time still have showed a lot of support. Like I said, we wanted to get basketball teams in our tracksuits. We definitely want to give a special shout out to Coach Dwayne Chastain, who's the head varsity coach at Meadowdale High School, and also Coach Tony Dixon, who's the head varsity coach at Dunbar. Those two guys been knowing me a while, and with Express It growing, they were the first two coaches to support. They don't know how much that was important for us in our jump start and just in us believing in our brand. Where we want to go, we want to keep in mind why we got started. The youth initially is why we wanted to get this thing going. We look at the youth as our second chance. MGE is the foundation of Express It. So elevate your mind, chase your goals, and evolve to be whatever that is that you want to be. All right, so Express It is a movement. We want this thing to be able to move into as many different lanes as it can with a purpose so that everybody can grow with it and feel a part of it. Up until this point, we've had a lot of different successes, but we've had a lot of different challenges too. There's a lot of different things out there that can sometimes defer you from your track or your lane. You just want to stay consistent. You want to stay consistent, and you always want to remember why you got started with something. In doing that, just try to be better than you were yesterday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're right back here on NMSN at the largest high school gym in the world. Your Newcastle Trojans lead Hamilton Heights by 5, 31-26, as we go into the second half. And we're off here in the second half action as Newcastle gets the ball to start it off. Gavin back over to Taylor. Taylor. Gavin Welch for 2 points, gets it, connects on it as he extends the lead early on in the second half for the Trojans, 33-26. Good defense by Butler. Swings it all the way over to Dawson for 3, can't get that one to go. But before that, we have an offensive foul. As Taylor took the charge from number 21, Tillman Eckerson. That's his second personal foul. 33-26 here early on in the second quarter. Butler swings it over to Taylor. Butler over to Gavin Welch for 3. Bang! 3-point basket for Gavin Welch. His third 3 of the game extends the lead, 36-26. The second largest lead of the game. Just like the first quarter, they're trying to actually extend this thing. They just don't need a letdown in the fourth. 3-point basket, pump faked by Williamson. He comes over, shoots the jumper for 2. Can't get that one to go. Foul's called on number 3, Cooper Vandersar. Cooper Vandersar, that's his second. Taylor swings it over to Butler. Butler thought about the 3, brings it back out so he can get a better option for his team. Butler has no idea what he did, but the rest said he travels. He looks really, really confused as the Huskies take over. 36-26, 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Your Newcastle Trojans on top. Stolen by Gavin. To the hole. Can't get that one to go as he slips. Taken over, stolen by Dawson. Foul's going to be called on Boatwright. That's going to be his first personal foul for the Trojans here in the second half. Oh, almost a steal by Hinton, but instead it gets sent out to Williamson, and then Williamson sends it over to Dawson as he assesses the offense. Eckerson, jumper, no good. Defensive rebound by Gavin Welch, and here comes your Trojans. Butler. Back over to Taylor. Taylor dumps it down to Hinton. Hinton tries to go to the hole, gets the ball ripped. Maintains possession do the Trojans. 36-26. Nice little fake to the right, swing back around to the left. fade away by Ethan Hinton. Basket's good. 38-26, tied for the largest lead of the game. Three-point basket. Basket's good. Three-point basket for Sam Dawson. Much needed basket for them. Taylor can't get that one to go as he gets it rejected. Swings it up. Williamson for three. Three-point basket, just like that. Three-point basket for Williamson. He is actually their best. He's their best three-point shooter as it's 38-32, excuse me. Got ahead of myself and pressed too many buttons. Thought it was 38-35. Nice dump down, but gets it deflected. Hinton gathers the ball, maintains possession, but then loses it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Orange men from Hamilton Heights. Vandersar. Williamson thought about it, but that's really good defense by Hinton at preventing him from squaring up and shooting another three. Good defense by Butler. To the hole, trying to get his own way, and he does, is Eckerson. 38-34, four-point game. Hinton. Over to Butler. Butler sees a lane. Butler dents it down to, nice pass by Clay Butler to Gavin Welch as he does a reverse layup and connects, extends the lead to 6. Stolen again by Taylor. Here comes Gavin. Gavin over to Butler. Butler swings it over to Taylor. Taylor looking. Back over to Butler. Butler to Gavin. Gavin shoots a three-pointer. No good. Defensive rebound goes to Tillman Eckerson. Three-point basket for Tillman Eckerson. Tillman Eckerson hits the three-point basket. These boys can shoot the three. Boatwright gets it stolen, and off comes the Huskies. Williamson. Falling out of bounds, deflecting it off of the shoe of the Trojans, and the ball maintains in the possession of the Huskies. Nice clean inbounds by Vandersar right to Borland, and he connects to bring the lead within one. Closest they have been here in quite some time. Stolen by Vandersar. Three-point basket for Williamson. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Iron. Iron swings it back down to Borland, and he connects, giving Hamilton Heights their first lead of the game. Stolen. Basket's good. Newcastle calls timeout. 3-point lead for Hamilton Heights, as they just saw a 12-point lead for the Newcastle Trojans disappear just like that. Foul's going to be called on Maddox Borland. That's going to be his second personal foul. Nice dump down. Basket's good by Ethan Hinton to bring the Newcastle Trojans within one. Three-pointer for Williamson. Blocked by Hinton, and he goes to the hole. Gets fouled. He's going to the line. Nice block by Ethan Hinton. And he gets the ball right back to try to take the lead again for the Trojans. Can't connect on the first. Can't connect on the second. Williamson over to Iron. Iron back over to Van der Sar. Van der Sar swings it over to Borland. Three-point basket. (46-42). Trojans trail by 4. Three-point basket, no good.
Number 33, Caden Blackford. That is his first, second on the Trojans.
15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Trojans trail by 4 after they had a 12-point lead midway through the third quarter. It's been a bum rush by the Huskies. Three-pointer, no good. At the end of the third quarter, the Trojans lead or trail by 4, 46-42. Oh, wow. They called a foul. They called a three-point wow. And he misses 2 out of the 3. Probably shouldn't have got any of them at all. Probably shouldn't have got any of them at all. But at the end of the third quarter, Hamilton Heights lead the Trojans 42-43. Or 47-43. 42, excuse me. Here are your cheerleaders from Newcastle.
Mackenzie Lohorn, Emma Maliko, Lady Moffett, Haley Helsley, and Cashlyn Gray. Fans, due to the preparation of wrestling semi-state tomorrow morning, please stay off of the court post-game. Thank you.
Really good defense by the Trojans, and just like that, they score. Tillman Eckerson, nice little mid-range jumper right at the free throw line, extends the lead for the Huskies, 49-42. Butler for three. Bang! Three-point basket for Clay Butler, 49-45. We need more of those, and in a hurry, as your Trojans pull within 4. Desperately needed by the Trojans was that miss, got that miss, and here come Butler. Gavin, back over to Taylor. Taylor to Butler, back over to Taylor. Gavin swings it over to Butler. Hit. Not a good pass. Not a good pass at all as the Huskies steal the ball. Three-pointer. No good. Here come the Trojans. Nice pass from Colin Taylor to Ethan. That causes Hamilton Heights to call a quick timeout, as Coach Bellinger doesn't like what he sees, as he sees this lead dissipate to just 2. We also like to thank tonight for one of our sponsors, Past Our Prime Basketball League. It's a 35 and older basketball league that was made and generated for lack of a better word, the older guys. The 18 to 35 year old older crowd just get up and down the floor just way too quickly. So NM Sports has created this league called the Pop League, Past Our Prime. Thank you to the Pop League for sponsoring tonight's game. Without you guys, Boris Head, and the Tat, none of this would be possible. So thank you to those 3 companies for allowing us to live stream tonight's game right here at the largest high school gym in the world, Newcastle Fieldhouse. Now, within this gym, it's a 2-point game between Hamilton Heights at 1-1 and Newcastle Trojans also at 1-1. This is a game that the Newcastle Trojans men's basketball team can win, and frankly, they're at home. They should win this game, because tomorrow they have a tough matchup with, I think, Anderson is ranked number 6 in the state. It's a really good team, especially coming off of last year's success. They're quick to blow their whistle here tonight on little things. So, but at least they're being consistent in making those type of calls. Boundersar gets the ball from out of bounds, swings it over, gets it deflected. Nice defense by Taylor. Good defense by the Trojans, but last time I said that, they hit one right in their face right after I said that. They just need to maintain good defensive positioning. And just like that, they turn the ball over, and the ball goes right back to the Trojans with a chance to either A, tie the game or take the lead. Taylor thought about the three, swings it down, not a good pass. Not a good pass at all. And here come the three-pointer. No good. Defensive rebound goes to Hinton as he brings the ball up the floor. Gavin. Nice pass. Can't get that one to go, does Lewis. Needed these past two buckets to go in for the Trojans. They can't get it to go. The lid is on top of the rim. Good steal. Swings it up. Foul. Gavin Welch going to the line. Foul's going to be called on number 3, Cooper Vandersar. That's his third personal foul, the 5th personal foul for the Huskies. Shooting two for your Trojans, number 22, Gavin Welch. Connects on the first. Connects on the second, just like that, tie game. 3:20 left to go here in this game. Newcastle needs to buckle down as Hamilton Heights calls a timeout. If you're Newcastle, to be honest, this game should probably be a 15 to 20 point lead for you. The spurts and the three-pointers that came about for Hamilton Heights is the reason why they are in this game, the reason why the game is tied. They don't really have anybody down low that can body them down low, but they do have a barrage of three-point players that can actually get the ball in. They have Borland that can hit the three, Williamson that can hit the three, Eckerson that can hit the three, and they've all done so. Eckerson averages 16 points a game, Borland averages 7, and Williamson averages just 4 points a game. So his three three-pointers have literally given the Huskies life. Ball inbounded. Three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound goes to Cooper Vandersar. Hamilton Heights playing a whole bunch of keep away. No shot clock, so there's no reason for them to shoot the ball unless they get something wide open. And that's going to be stolen. Good steal by the Trojans as they look to take their first lead. Foul's going to be called. Their first lead of this quarter, Foul's going to be called on Maddox Borland, his third personal foul. That is the 6th personal foul for Hamilton Heights. From now on, your Trojans will shoot the bonus. Gavin, trying to figure out what he has nothing, gives it over to Butler. Hinton takes control. Hinton still trying to figure out what's going on. Taylor grabs the ball from him. Hinton. Gavin. Gavin gets that ball rejected, and here comes Hamilton Heights. .145 left to go in this game. Who will get their second win of the season? Playing keep away. Oh, wow. Wow. That is a clear definition of an offensive foul. 100% a clear definition of an offensive foul. And the ref is literally right there. That's a huge moment in this game. If Hamilton Heights takes control of this and scores. That's huge. The Trojans got to get past that and play good defense. 1:13 left to go in this game. Bounders are being guarded by Butler tight. It should be a count that's being made, and he didn't make the count. Timeout, Hamilton Heights. 50 seconds left to go in this game as it's tied 49-49. Hamilton Heights probably going to look for the last second shot. That should have probably been on an offensive foul. We'll look at that again. But, man, good defense by the Trojans. They just couldn't get the call to go their way. We'd like to thank everybody for watching this game with us tonight. You didn't have to, but thank you very much, and thank you to our sponsors for allowing you guys to be able to watch this game right here on MNSN. .49, 50 seconds left to go in this game as your Trojans need one stop. Literally one stop. And they called a foul. This is literally outrageous. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I literally have no idea what's going on. That's team foul number 6, so they're not in the bonus yet. The next foul from either team will put the opposing team into the bonus. .45 seconds left. One stop for your Trojans is needed. Should be a foul count. Should be a count. 5-second count should be running. Did not start that early enough. Good defense by Taylor. 20 seconds left. 14 seconds left. That's an offensive foul. And they finally get something right. That's an offensive foul by Gavin Welch, taking the charge, being the biggest man of the hour. Timeout goes to Newcastle as they'll have 4.4 seconds left to try to come up with some magic before they go head into overtime. Four seconds left of this game, and I would say give the ball to Gavin. But there's other people on this team that can actually make buckets. So if I were Newcastle, I would probably inbound the ball. Somebody that's not Welch, inbound the ball to Welch, bring the ball up the floor probably with 2 seconds left, swing it over to somebody that's wide open, shoot the three, shoot wherever you're at, bang, game over. Or did what you did last year, Gavin. Shoot the ball from half court on a buzzer beater and take your team home. 49-49. 4.4 left to go in this game. Whatever you do, do not turn this ball over. Four seconds left. And we are going into the fifth quarter. Overtime rules, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes gets put on the clock. Each team gets granted an additional timeout. (49-49) as we head into the fifth quarter. Newcastle maintains possession off the tip. Needs something strong here first. Nice reverse layup for Colin Taylor. Good reverse layup. Stays poised and follows through. Newcastle by 2. It's a block. It's a blocking foul. That's going to be Gavin Welch's number. It's going to be foul number 22, Gavin Welch, his second, to the line to shoot 2. Number 23, John Iron. Connects on the first. Misses on the second. Defensive rebound. Goes towards Lewis. Gives it up to Gavin, who puts it back over to Taylor. Taylor swings it over to Welch. Three-pointer. Butler. Needed. No good. Three minutes left to go in the game, or at least overtime. Number 1. Oh, wow. These fouls, this is outrageous. This is awful. Like, this is absolutely. That's not a. Okay. Man. Man, that's awful. And so they get free points. That's good defense. That's actually really, really good defense. As they take a lead on something they shouldn't have taken a lead on. It was really, really good defense. 2:49 left to go in this game. Trojans trail by 1. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound by Gavin Welch as he gets fouled. As he gets the rebound, it's going to be called on Maddox Borland. Shooting the 1-and-1 for your Trojans is number 22, Gavin Welch. Misses. Offensive rebound goes to Hinton. Gavin can't get that one to go. He's going to go to the line again. Fouls on Maddox Borland. That's going to be his 5th personal foul, and he's gone. That's a real big key for Hamilton Heights as Borland has exited the game with his 5th personal foul. To the line to shoot 2. Man. Misses the first. Needs these buckets, needs these free throws. Connects on the second. Tie game here. Just over 2 minutes left to go in overtime period number 1. That's a travel, and he didn't call it. Man. Two minutes left to go in this overtime period number 1. And he traveled. Made up for the call that he had before. Finally figured out when he can actually call the next travel because he missed the one before. This is a real key possession for your Trojans. Have to have a basket. Gavin. Nice put-back basket for Gavin Welch off the miss from Colin Taylor. 54. I don't know why the scoreboard went to 56. That's probably what's coming up next. 54-52. Got to be in better defensive positioning. Fouls called on number 4, Clay Butler. Misses the first, does Eckerson. See if he can get one more to miss. And he makes the second. 54-53. Just over a minute left to go in this game. You do not have to shoot a 3. Or you don't have to shoot, period. You just do that for the remainder of the game. They're up 1. Timeout goes to Newcastle. 34.8 seconds left to go in this game. If you're Newcastle, hold on to the ball. Don't turn it over. Wait for somebody to foul you so you can go to the free throw line, because from now on you're shooting the double bonus. You're shooting 2 shots. So it's just like you going up for the free throw and you getting fouled. Have to maintain possession of the ball. If you're Hamilton Heights, on the flip side, got to get a turnover. Got to try to play some good defense, take a charge, do something to where you deflect the ball and they get a turnover. They cannot commit a foul and send the Newcastle Trojans to the line. .8 seconds left to go in this game. And here we go. Timeout again called by Newcastle and Coach Daniel Cox.
30-second timeout, Newcastle.
I'm at the edge of my seat. I don't know if you guys are either, but it's 54-53 with just over 20 seconds left to go in this game. It seems like they're just trapping him, trying to create the turnover. Does Hamilton Heights trying to create the turnover, as Coach Daniel Cox twice in the last 15 seconds have called a timeout to try to alleviate the pressure being caused by the men in orange. Gavin to take the ball out. Gotta hold on to the ball. Whatever you do, hold on to the ball. The ball cannot be stolen by the Orangemen. Foul. That is a foul. That is a foul. That is a foul. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. $14 seconds left. Here we go. Ball game. $4 seconds left. Three-pointer for the win. No good. Game over. Game over. Final score. Your Newcastle Trojans holds on for the win. 54-53. 54-53 as they get their second win of the season. Wow, what a game. What a game by your Newcastle Trojans. Being up by 12 in the third quarter to being down by 4 in the same quarter, only to come back and win in the final seconds of the game. Huge victory for your Newcastle Trojans as they face a top-ranked team in the state of Indiana tomorrow night at Anderson High School. Please join us. We'll be on the air about 7:15, 7:20, depends on when the JV game gets done. Hopefully, another game just like this. From Newcastle, Indiana, the largest field house in the world, your Newcastle Trojans, 54, the Hamilton Heights Huskies, 53. If you want to watch this game in its entirety, please go back to mynmsports.com/network. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Patton. Thank you very much for watching tonight's game between Hamilton Heights and your Newcastle Trojans. Please join us tomorrow night, like I said, the next 3 games, just to recap what's going on right here on the NM Sports Network. Tomorrow night, we will be live right from Anderson High School. Game starts at 7:30. We will be on the air shortly before then, so please come join us. If you can't make it all the way out to Anderson, we will have the game live, free for you right here. Next Saturday, your Trojans go to Jay County, 7:30 tip-off time there. December 16th, your Trojans go to New Palestine. 7:30 tip-off time as well. The next 3 games are on the road for your Trojans, hoping to come back to the field house with just 1 loss on the season. Like I said before, my name is Alex Patton. It was a pleasure doing business with you guys today. Thank you very much for watching tonight's game between Hamilton Heights Huskies and the Newcastle Trojans. Right here from the field house, final score, Hamilton Heights 53. Your Newcastle Trojans, 54.